First was one of the orphan children that I was friends with sent me a very simple request. When I was about to go to college, she asked me that I too want to go to college, and she'd done reasonably well in her boards. And what she needed help with was funding. So I started looking for funds for her. I tried to look for any scheme that I could get her, funds under, any scholarship, any policy. And then I realized there was none. And it shocked me. We were condemning, as a country, India was condemning its orphan children, no matter how bright they were, no matter how smart they were, no matter how hard they worked, no matter what they dreamt, no matter what they scored, to a life of a blue-collar job at best, an absolute penury for the rest. And this injustice really fueled me. There are more than 20 million orphan children in India, 2 crores, almost the same as the population of Sri Lanka. We have the highest number of street children in the world, and unfortunately, we do not even have an official enumeration or an official survey of orphan children in India. So the World Bank defines 2 kinds of orphans. One is pure orphans, orphans whose parents are dead, who have no guardians, and are orphaned in the very traditional sense of orphans. The other is social orphans. Social orphans are children who are in need of care and protection, whose parents may be there, who may have guardians, but parents may be incapable of looking after their children or unwilling to. In India, the Juvenile Justice Act covers both pure and social orphans in its definition of orphans. The total budget for orphan children in India is 1500 crores. This translates to less than rupees 2 per child per day. And this rupees 2 is for food, for shelter, for education, for clothes, for medical needs, for everything. It's hardly anything. For example, the Right to Education Act, which covers almost every poor child and every weak child in the country, does not explicitly cover orphans who need the most support. Another issue that orphan children face is that there is no support for them after the age of 18. At the age of 18, when our parents are giving us an immense amount of support, giving us coachings, trying to get us into colleges, preparing us for jobs, orphan children are often told to leave orphanages with little to no resources, little to no education, and become homeless. These are just the tip of the iceberg of the issues that orphan children face. A large reason why orphans face so many issues is because they have been ignored in policy, and that is because they are not a vote bank. 5 out of 12 5-year plans did not even mention the word orphans. Go to an orphanage, go to your nearest orphanage once a month, once in 2 months, and ask these children what they need. It could be as simple as warm socks for the winter, or something like an old laptop that you have discarded that they can learn typing on, or an old mobile phone to access the internet. Ask and you will find out.